Making It Work is brought to you by WealthSimple, which gives everyone access to simple, affordable investing on cruise control.
Growing up in a low-income household, I was always embarrassed by my parents' various means to save our family money. When I was 10, my mom asked one of my classmates' parents for hand-me-down shin guards so that I could play soccer. At 13, my parents drove a 17-year-old car, and I loathed my friends seeing it. For the 6 years before I graduated high school, the only computer our family owned was a desktop that was given to us through a local low-income computer literacy program. For so long, I was ashamed and even resentful of my parents' weird ways to save money. However, now that I'm 24 and a few years out of college, I have a much deeper appreciation for how my parents tackled their harsh financial circumstances, and I have garnered newfound respect for their innovative ways to save. Maybe it wasn't cool to do any of those things, but they were smart and unconventional ways to make sure I could still play soccer and play on the computer, even though my parents really couldn't afford it. Although I now make a decent salary to the point where I'm not struggling to pay my bills, my upbringing has influenced me to find my own quirky and creative ways to save money and divert those dollars into my savings account and investments. Number 1, I have a 5-year-old phone and I don't have a data plan. I've frequently been teased about still owning an iPhone 4S, but I've learned to brush those comments off. After all, I've spent about 2,250 Canadian, 1,780 American, in total over 5 years on my unlocked iPhone and cell phone bills, which comes out to an average of $37.50 Canadian, $29.65 American per month for all my phone costs. Who's laughing now? Having grown up without a lot of money and being teased about not owning the latest things, I no longer feel pressure to be socially acceptable through superficial means like having the latest, shiniest phone. If it still works, then I'm not going to spend my hard-earned money just being cool or belonging. If you feel the same and your friends think less of you for it, get new friends. As for my decision not to get a data plan, please keep in mind that Canadian cell phone plans are much more expensive than American ones. And since I have an older phone, my phone is incompatible with the cheaper networks like Harmony or Public Mobile. And frankly, I have no interest in getting data. I've gone through city life without it, and for so many years I don't feel like I'm missing out at all. Need directions somewhere? I'll screenshot the instructions or keep Google Maps open on my phone after I've loaded the directions in a place with Wi-Fi. After all, there are so many coffee shops and places with Wi-Fi that if I get lost, I can just stand on the sidewalk outside of Starbucks to get internet. Worst case scenario, I'll ask a stranger or store associates to help with directions. Need help in an emergency? Good thing that $27 phone plan has unlimited texting and calls. Number 2, I enter contests on social media. No, seriously, in the 2 years I've had a Twitter account dedicated to entering contests, I've won about $1,000 worth of free stuff, ranging from GoPros, gift cards, advanced movie screening tickets, and tickets to Disney on Ice. It's all about perseverance and taking the initiative to enter. I wouldn't say I'm a frequent winner. I win about 1 contest per 500 contest entries. In fact, a big appeal of Twitter contests is that they're hassle-free. You're typically asked to follow the account and retweet a contest post in order to enter. And you don't have to disclose your personal information or sign up for some annoying mailing list. I also take advantage of any contest that you encounter at the mall or an attraction that asks you to take a picture and or type a hashtag in order to enter a draw. Few people take the time to do this, so the odds are in your favor. Through the mindless retweeting I've done while waiting for the train or at home to pass the time, I've been able to score several pairs of tickets to movie screenings and concerts on several occasions, which double as free nights out with friends. Number 3. I trade clothes and knickknacks. I frequently use a bartering app called Buns. It's very popular in Toronto and it touts its no-cash trading philosophy to trade old clothes and knickknacks for items I want or need. It's completely free to use, helps the environment, and has saved me a fair amount of money. For instance, I once traded a fancy workout top. I never wore it because it wasn't flattering on me, but I felt like it was too nice to merely donate, for 2 full canisters of dry shampoo, which saved me $15. Bartering apps have transformed how I conduct spring cleanings and closet reorganizations. Now, when I consider donating things, I will always try to trade the item for a month before I give it away for free. Overall, I'm confident that I've presented 3 undoubtedly uncanny ways to save money, and perhaps even compelled you to create a new Twitter account or reconsider pre-ordering that new iPhone. Whatever your reaction, know that you can never be too creative in your approach to save money.
Whatever creative ways you've learned to save more money, remember to grow those savings over time through investing. And with a company like WealthSimple, you can start easily investing your money in the background. WealthSimple is online investing that's as simple and human as it gets. In just 5 minutes, they'll build you a custom portfolio to fit your personal goals and timeline. Just answer a few easy questions and they'll manage your money for you on autopilot. Set it, forget it, and let your money grow in the background. You can turn on automatic deposits as well as set up a smart savings account with higher rates than big banks for your shorter-term goals, your wedding, your next great adventure, or that handbag you need. They also have a socially responsible portfolio that invests in green stocks and companies that support gender diversity. The fees are much lower than big banks, and TFD viewers will get their first $10,000 managed for free with no minimum deposit. Check them out at wealthsimple.com/TFD or use the link in our description. There are no account minimums, and it only takes a few minutes to start. No excuses.